Hi everybody, it's Jumai Castle, the 5-Minute Therapist. Welcome back to my channel. And today's episode is called The Magical Twins. And why I call it the Magical Twins is because I believe something magical happens when you apply these two conditions in your relationship. Obviously we make a choice to be in a relationship and we do get issues. Everybody has issues in relationships, but I think that these two requirements, these two ingredients actually help to enrich your relationship. I'm sure you're wondering what these magical twins are. Well, I'll tell you. They are commitment and empathy. Now, what is commitment? Commitment is about being dedicated to a cause. It's a pledge or an undertaking. I know somebody who was really unhappy in her marriage, and the opportunity presented itself for her to consider having an affair. And she almost embarked on this affair with somebody else. Before it really became serious, she reflected on her marriage and she thought about her husband. And she thought about all the good qualities he had. And she said, yes, regardless of his fault, this is the choice I made. I made a choice in marrying this man. And I'm going to be dedicated to my vows to my husband and to my vows to God. And after that, she made a commitment that no matter what, she's going to stick to her husband. She's going to be dedicated to the vows that she's made to him. So she decided to end the affair before it got out of hand. She decided to commit to her husband and be the best wife that she could be. And the thing is that because she changed her manner, she changed her attitude towards her husband, she realized that her husband started changing as well. And now they have a very blissful and happy marriage. So that's commitment. What about empathy? What's empathy? Empathy really is about putting yourself in the other person's shoes. It's about trying to feel what that other person is feeling. So empathy really is the ability to understand somebody else's feelings from their position. There's some times when our spouses just want a little bit of TLC because of the sort of day that they have had. I have another illustration. There's a woman whose husband was a member of the clergy, and he came home late one night after going to church, and he told her that the meeting that was supposed to have been held at church did not happen. He went there and there was nobody there. And the wife looked at him and started laughing at him and told him what a stupid man he was. Like, can't he remember that in church the previous Sunday they'd announced that the meeting was cancelled, and obviously this made him feel really hurt because there's no empathy there for his position. I think what would have been a better response would have been if the wife said, oh, don't worry, it doesn't matter, you know, sometimes we forget things, that's life, come on, let me give you a cup of tea, and gave him a hug. Or there's the other illustration of a woman who went for a job interview, and this was her 5th job interview and the 5th time that she'd been rejected. She came home quite despondent and told her husband that, you know, I didn't get the job again. And the husband turned to her and said, you know, there has to be something wrong with you. This is your 5th job interview. You must be doing something wrong there. Are you failing the interview on purpose so that you don't help with the finances in the house? It's just too much for me to bear, and I really need you to get another job. So get your act together. I think what would have been a better response would have been for him to say, oh, don't worry, that means the job wasn't meant for you. Your job is round the corner. Let's just persevere, and maybe if you want, we could do some interviewing skills together. I'll do whatever I can to help you. Now that would have been a more empathetic, more caring, more kind response than the first response. So if you can both commit 100% to the marriage, not 50-50, but 100%, I can assure you that your marriage will be happier and more satisfying. And don't forget, marriage is about serving each other. In conclusion, as I said, these are what I would call the magical twins. And I know there are other ingredients to a marriage like love, respect, etc. But I think when we do make a choice to be committed to our spouse, and we do decide to be empathetic to their cause, whatever it is, I truly believe that this would enrich anyone's relationship. I do hope you found this helpful. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and of course subscribe. And in the meantime, bless you and yours. I'm Jemai Castle, the 5-Minute Therapist.